listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Good evening. Hopefully we got our sound problems fixed after last night and we're here broadcasting. This is Bob Gray bringing you tonight's varsity girls action. It's an early start here. We're playing Orchard Farm, non-conference matchup against an old conference rival, as Orchard Farm has moved on to the GAC. Lady Indians in it with, let's see, we've got 9 wins. How many games we got left? We got tonight, Orchard Farm. Playing national anthem. Hold on. As I was saying, our record coming into this game is 9-12. As we're heading into the end of the season and in the upcoming district season. Tonight's starters for our Indians is going to be number 10, Claire Henry, number 20, Sydney Pickard, number 24, Tess Weekly, number 25, Megan Hagemeyer, and number 32, Maddie Kinsler. The starters for Orchard Farm are going to be number 4, Enfinger, number 10, Heitman, number 14, Leak, number 20, Hopkins, and number 33, Johnston. All right, let's see what we're doing. The Lady Indians have played improved basketball the last few games. Decent showing against Wellsville, in which they got a win. And good second halves against Bowling Green and North Callaway, in which they came close but couldn't quite finish off the deal. It's gotten too big of a hole against North Callaway at halftime before storming back. They actually took the lead but ran out of steam coming back. And against Bowling Green, quite frankly, if we hit free throws, we win that game, or at least give ourselves a much better shot. So Carrie Koch Dow's got her Lady Indians playing decent basketball here as this season comes towards an end. Sort of a mid-court huddle for the Lady Indians as we get ready for tip-off. Looks like number 4, Enfinger, is going to tip off. You got to get the starters out there. Well, Orchard Farm is ready to go. And it looks like it's going to be Hagemeyer to oppose Enfinger on the tip. And we're ready for basketball here. I do not know what we're waiting on. The referee seems to be testing the ball. Oh, there's the other ref. Apparently had to go to the bathroom break. That would be my guess as he just came out of the hallway. There's the jump. Loose, smack back, and Orchard Farm's going to control it. That's number 10, Heitman, over to 33, Johnston. Down to 14, Leak. Leak is fouled. No shot. Foul called on 10, Claire Henry, her first. Leak inbounds to 10, Heitman. Work the ball around the perimeter. There's a shot by number 33, Johnston. Three-pointer's good. And the Lady Eagles off to the first early lead. 2-2-1 press employed by Orchard Farm. There's the steal. That's by Einfinger. Drops it off, and it's good. That look was Hopkins off the Einfinger assist and steal. Kinsler has the ball. It's 5-0 Orchard Farm. Baseball pass down to Henry. Through her hands, but she gathers control of it. It's stolen back by Orchard Farm. Lay-in, no good. Rebound by Kinsler. Steal was by number 10, Heitman. Kinsler has the ball. Over to Pickard. 1-3-1 looks like the defense there. Stolen by Einfinger, her second of the game. Quickly the Eagles are down the court. Heitman tips the ball over to Weekly for a steal. And the Lady Indians are back on the attack. Up and down we go. Kinsler has it. Over to Weekly. Maddie Kinsler has the ball now. Drives in. Double dribble is called. Turnover. Orchard Farm ball. Leak the inbound. Ellsbury in 1-2-1-1 arrow pressure. Inbound to Johnston. Over to number 20, Hopkins. Back to Leak. Kinsler tips the ball, steals it. Feeds Hagemeyer. Hagemeyer shots up. No good, but she's fouled. Foul looks like it's going to be on 33, Johnston. And that'll send Hagemeyer to the line. Megan makes the first one. Missed the second one, rebound by Leak. Down to Einfinger, open in the post. Bucket. 7-1, Orchard Farm. 2-2-1 pressure still on. Kinsler gets the rebound, gets it to Weekly, who fires up to Hagemeyer. Cross court to Pickard. Pickard looks for a shot, doesn't take it. Over to Weekly, back to Pickard. Said the kid has it, down to Tess. And Tess drills a three. And it's now a 3-point ball game, 7-4. Eagles in the lead. Ellsbury gets a couple shots to fall every now and again. We'll stay in this with our defense. Heitman has it. Double dribble. 3 seconds in the lane called on Einfinger. Okay. Weekly brings the ball up. Pressure's off now. Usually on pressure, if you show you can be, the team will back off of it. Claire has it in the high post. Has it tipped away. Galloped in by Johnston. Races down the court. Blocked by Kinsler. Indians come away with it. Foul called on the reach in. Foul called on number 4, Einfinger, her first. Thought he said 3-4, but he says green 4. Okay. Pickard has it. Up top to Kinsler. Swings it down to Tess. Tess blocks it out to the near side wing. Over to Kinsler at the top of the key. Takes the 3. Offline. Follows her shot. Put back. Falls. Bucket's good and the foul. Chance to tie it up here for Maddie Kinsler. Foul call on number 2, Einfinger. Kinsler's shot no good. Rebound by 33, Johnston. Orchard Farm quickly gets into their set. Pass from Heitman stolen by Kinsler, who gets it to Weekly, back to Kinsler. Skips it, Pickard. Shot no good. Megan Hagemeyer gets the rebound, loses the handle, gets it back, puts up the shot. No good. Tip. Einfinger tipped it out of bounds. Halfway through the first, it's 7-6. Orchard Farms coach wants a timeout. We'll take it with him. He's taking a 30. We'll be back right after this commercial break.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game. The high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to support the community schools and students by cheering on a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
And we're back, I hope. Well, early on, Ellsbury was having trouble even getting the ball across half court. Settled things down. It's now 7-6. Inbound to Hagemeyer, over to Kinsler. Looks like Orchard Farms coming out in man. Weekly for 3. No good. Rebound by number 33, Johnston. Looks like Coach Cokedale is stressing the transition game. Every time Orchard Farm gains possession, she's screaming, get back, get back. Doesn't want to get beat by the Eagles' speed. Johnson to Hopkins. Over to number 20. That 20's Hopkins. Okay, 10's Heitman. All right. Hopkins has it. Over to Heitman. Skips down to 33. Johnston brings it to the lane. Out to Heitman. Losing the handle on it. Shuffles it out to Hopkins. Hopkins drives in. Takes the shot. No good. Rebound by Tess. Trying to trap court at the Tess half line. They're going to say she stepped out. Turnover. She looked like she was pushed out there. Call the block, why don't you? There's the inbound, the number 20, Hopkins. We're just going to stay offensive set here. Splits the double team. Drops it off for Heitman. Baseline jumper. Good. Inbound. Made shot. Lets Orchard Farm set up the press. It's a 2-2-1. Hagemeyer gets it. That was close to being over and back. Weekly has it now. Sets up in the half court. Are they going to go to man here? Yep, they're switching into man. Claire has the ball. She traveled while she bobbled it on the catch and thus subsequently traveled. 6-9, 2:43 to go here in the first. Good competitive game. Cokedale has ordered for the diamond pressure to be put on. That's the 1-2-1-1. Leak dribbles right through the press. Drops it off for number 20, Heitman. She can't convert. Ball loose on the floor. Jump called. Oops. It'll go to the Indians on change of possession. Orchard Farm keeping the press on. Inbound to Pickard. Back to Weekly. Over to Kinsler. Up to Hagemeyer. Weekly working the ball around the Pickard. Sid the Kid looking out to Kinsler. Down to Tess. Tess drives in, shoots, and scores. Another good bucket. Nice pass there from Maddie. Johnston skips it over to number 14, Leak, who lobs the pass back to Johnston. Takes a long two. Offline, no good. Rebound by number 32, Hedges. Has the ball tipped out of bounds by Maddie Kinsler. Minute 48 to go here in the first. It's 8-9. Lady Eagles beating Our Lady Indians by 1. Hopkins drives. Back over to Hopkins. Drills the three. Makes it 12-8. Orchard Farm's shown an ability to shoot here. Tess walks the ball up. Maddie over to Sydney. Down the Tess, drives baseline, puts up a shot. She draws the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul called on number 30, Dill, her first. Tess makes her first shot. Makes it 9-12. Tess sinks them both. And Hopkins takes the ball up for the Lady Eagles. It's now a 2-point ball game. Heitman drives baseline, shot over Hegemeyer. It's good. Tess brings the ball up, lobs it right over the presser. Nice skip from Hegemeyer down to Martin. Martin puts up a shot. It's no good. Ball being tipped around. Stolen by Kitzler. Out to Hegemeyer. They got 52 seconds left here. There we go. That way we can catch it all on the action. Ball out of bounds there on the Lady Indians. Hopkins bringing it up. See if Orchard Farm holds for the last shot if they try to get two possessions here. Over to Hopkins. 3 too long. Air ball no good. Out of bounds. Indians ball 25-9. I'm fairly certain we'll hold for last shot. Kinsler gets the inbound, gets it right back to Tess, and Tess is walking it up. Orchard Farm is sinking into man half court. Tess drops it off for Maddie. Maddie dribbles up top. Gets it back to Tess. Tess drives baseline and is fouled with 8.8 to go in the quarter. She'll go to the line, shoot two. Foul called on number 20, Hopkins, her first. Josie Horn to check in. Tess makes the first one. Tess hits them both. We're within a bucket again. It's 12-14. Inbound to Hopkins. Walking the ball up. Over to Heitman. Three right before the buzzer. It's long. Time called before it goes out of bounds, and that's the way the first quarter ends. It's Lady Indians 12, Lady Eagles 14. We'll be back right after this.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls or flags. Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls or flags, your referees are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And we're back. Orchard Farm had the ball on the change of possession. On the floor for the Lady Eagles right now, number 10, Heitman, number 14, Leak, number 30, Dill, number 32, Hedges, and number 33, Johnston. Heitman has the ball, gets the Leak. Leak drives over, shoots. Offline, no good. And Weekly gets the rebound. Tess was leading scorer in the first quarter for all teams with 9 points. Going 4 for 4 from the line. Stolen by Heitman, who, no, not quite. Tips it over to Pickard. Missed shot there by Claire. Rebound by Heitman, who quickly gets it up to Hedges and scores. On the floor for your Lady Indians, Tess, number 24, 15, the outlaw Josie Horn, 25, Megan Hagemeyer, Sid the Kid Pickard, and Claire Henry, number 10, who puts it up off the glass. Nice post move by Claire. Gets us back within 2 again. We've been staying within 2. We can't ever get that tying bucket. Johnston feeds it in a Leak in the high post. Leak turns around at the free throw line, throws it to a young Ellsbury fan in the stands. Turnover. Josie gets the throw in, gets it back to Tess. Man-to-man, full court pickup looks like. Tess drops it off for Josie. Josie drives right side. Tries to take it baseline. Sees Hagemeyer out open outside. Kicks it over to Pickard. Swings it up top to Weekly. Tess swings it down to Pickard on the wing. Sees Claire underneath. Claire can't handle the pass. That was a bucket if she does. Tess for 3. Missed it. Rebound Hedges. And Orchard Farm is off and running, but Hedges loses control of it. Turnover. Ellsbury ball. 6:08 to go in the half. 14-16. There's the inbound. Throw is short. Intercepted by Johnston. Feeds Heitman down low. She throws up a bucket. Foul called. Heitman with 2. She'll go to the line. Foul called on Horn, her first. In comes Kaylee Martin for her. Heitman makes a free throw. Baseball pass. Breaking open is Kaylee Martin. Draws it in. Missed the shot. Rebound by Leak. She takes it coast to coast. And they're going to count the bucket. Foul called on Tess, her first. Checking in looks to be, I can't see her number. I'm going to say it's 32 Hedges, but. Leak makes the free throw. Coach Kochdow wants a timeout before this game gets out of hand. It's now 8-point lead, 22-14. It's a full. We'll take it with her. This is the Indian Sports Network.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy in Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your health care needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better health care. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
And we're back. Baseball pass from Hagemeyer to Pickard, wide open. Quickly covered up by Hedges. Hedges steals the ball. Goes down the court. Gets it to Johnson. Tipped out by Hagemeyer. Here's the inbound. Hopkins dribbles it on the line out of bounds. Turnover. Ellsbury ball. Weekly to inbound, gets it to Martin. Kaylee dribbles right. Guarded by John. Nice screen set by Hagemeyer. Oh, stolen by Hedges. She tips it up to Johnston. Hopkins has it, kicks it out the leak. Shot from the free throw line. Oh, hit the guide wire, out of bounds. Kinsler checks into the game. There's the inbound to Maddie. Maddie's driving up the court. Gives it over the Tess. To Pickard. Pickard feeds the post. Oh, just out of Megan's reach. Megan recovers, though. Feeds it over the Tess. She walked. Yep. Double setter plant foot. Heitman checks back in for the Lady Eagles. Inbound to Hopkins, who gets it to Johnston. Back to Hopkins. Back to Johnston. Feeds Heitman at the high post. Over to Hedges. Hedges shot no good. Rebound here, Claire Henry. Pickard takes a three. Oh, they said her foot was on the line. It was only two. Gosh, darn it. Good shot by Sydney, though. Johnston has it. Gets it over to Hopkins. Skip back to Johnston. Orchard Farm patiently working outside. Watch one to try to feed the high post. Johnston has it. Hopkins takes a long three. Way long. Pickard Weekly gets the rebound. Skips it up to Kinsler. Maddie feeds Hagemeyer on the high post out the Test. Test is going to let the offense reset. We're halfway through the quarter. There's Claire in the post. She draws the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot two. It's 16-22, 3:52 to go in the half. Orchard Farm's got a lead. Claire missed the first one. Claire lines up the second shot. Off the back iron, no good. Hagemeyer tips the ball, but it goes out of bounds. Orchard Farm has it. There's the inbound to Hopkins. Gets it to Hedges. No, that's four. That's Einfinger. The shot's no good. Rebound, Heitman. Tries to throw it off Tess. Hagemeyer gathers control of it, though. And knocked out of bounds by Johnston. Ellsbury ball. 3:34 to go in the half. We're down 6. There's the inbound. Oh, stolen by Einfinger. Heitman has it. Tied up by Mandy Horn. Jump. Ellsbury ball on change of possession. Mandy just checking into the game. Claire has it. Baseball pass for Tess. She reads it. Shot's no good. Tips it out to Hagemeyer on the rebound. She puts up a shot. Tries to draw the foul. It's not called. Ball pushed up for Heitman. She plays it in and good. Pickard presses are being applied here. Now they're trapping. Tess needs some help. Timeout called by Coach Coke Dow. We'll take it with her. This is the Indian Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. It is a 30.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.
There's the inbound. Kinsler has it. Over the Pickard. To Kinsler. Lob in to Hagemeyer. Saves it. Gets it to Tess. Tess bounces it to Hagemeyer on the post. She puts it up. It's good. We're within 4. Orchard Farm had stretched the lead out to 8. Heitman with the baseline jumper. It's no good. Einfinger gets the rebound. Loses the handle on it. It works its way out to Heitman, though. She skips it over to Johnston. Her three's no good. Rebound Hagemeyer. We can cut this lead back to 2 here. Maybe even closer. Oh, Einfinger tips the ball up to Johnston. Stolen by Orchard Farm. Can't make the shot, though. Rebound, Hagemeyer. She draws the foul. Number 30, Dill, and for Orchard Farm, and number 10, LeClaire Bear. Claire Henry check in for the Lady Indians. Are we 1-1 already? Hey, we're in the bonus. Megan Hagemeyer to shoot 1-1. We got 2 minutes of bonus free throw time. We can get back in the game if we can make these. And she kisses it off the glass and good. The People's Bank and Trust bank shot is open. Rainbow Bright hits them both. Lost a little bit of her art she had on her shot earlier. Got to think of a different nickname for her. Heitman over the Hopkins. Hopkins jab step, drives in, tries to draw the foul. It's going to get called on Claire. Is they saying shooting? It was on the floor. They're saying shooting. That's baloney. Well, Hopkins to shoot 2. Minute 49 to go. It's 20-24. Hopkins makes her first. Missed the second one. Hagemeyer gets her hand on it, but it's tipped out of bounds. Off White. Orchard Farm ball. 20-25. Minute 48 to go in the half. Leaked the inbound for the Eagles. Ellsbury smothering everything but that deep outlet. Johnston. Ball tipped by Hagemeyer. Loose on the floor. Leak throws it up. Oh, they're going to call the foul on who? On Tess? On Hagemeyer. That should be Megan's first. But that puts Leak at the line to shoot 2. Clanks her first one. We got a minute 42 to go in the half. It's 25-20. Eagles on top. Leak gets the second one to roll in. No pressure. Inbound the horn. Gets it back to Tess, and Tess going to walk it up. Tess drives around. Johnston into the lane. Takes the shot. No good. Ball bounced out. Kaylee Martin comes away with it. Stolen by Dill. Foul going to be called on Martin. That's 15 foul on Ellsbury. 16 foul. Next one puts Orchard Farm in the bonus. Gosh darn it. Minute 24 to go in the half. 26-20 Lady Eagles. Hopkins brings it across the midline. Gets the Leak. Leak tries to feed Dill in the post. Overthrows her. Getting a little chippy down there. Tess bringing the ball down the court. Gets to Martin. Martin back to Tess. Over to Josie. There's the lob into Hagemeyer. Drop steps. Oh, loses the handle on it. Kicks it out to Mandy Horn. Takes the shot from the free throw line. Off the glass. No good. Kaylee Martin chases down the rebound. Gets it back to Tess. 38 seconds to go in the half. Horn has it. Are we going to hope for the last shot? Or are we going to just keep running offense here? Tess has it at the three-point line. Dribbles up. Feeds Horn. She steps in. Throws up the ball. Off Eagles. We'll retain. We'll keep it. 24.7 to go in the half. Tested inbound. The Eagles seem to be getting handsy with her every time she tries to move through a crowd. There's the lob in the Martin. Gets to the Tess on the far baseline. Lines up a three. Takes it. Offline. No good. Mandy Horn's there to get the weak side rebound. Jump called. Orchard Farm gets it on change of possession. 15-5 to go in the half. There's the inbound to Hopkins. Orchard Farm's got to get in defense quickly. Ellsbury coming out playing extended zone. Oh, and it's thrown away. It'll be the Indians' ball at midcourt. 6.1 to go. Time to set up a play to get a good shot. It's 20-26. Tess gets it. Drives in. Long three. Just offline. Out of bounds. Orchard Farm ball. 1.9 to go in the half. Baseball pass into Johnston. Heaves it. No good. Nope. Yeah, no good. And at the half, it is 20-26. Eagles in the lead, but we're in it. This is the Indian Sports Network. We'll be back with second half action in a minute.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank. Troy. Midfield. Security right here at home. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to strengthening communities right here in Missouri. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars and cents. Studies show that participation in sports, along with other extracurricular activities, is one of the best ways to teach leadership, cooperation, accountability, and other invaluable life skills. Don't just stand on the sidelines. Encourage the young people you know to get in the game. When you do, you will be helping them get ahead in life. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. These days, the concept of value matters more than ever. And you'd be hard-pressed to find a better value than high school sports. Extracurricular activities, including sports, make up about 2% of the budget for a typical Missouri high school. In return, participation in sports promotes citizenship and sportsmanship. Sports also instill a sense of community pride and teach lifelong lessons about cooperation and self-discipline. They encourage physical fitness. They produce community leaders. By offering so many benefits to the community for such a small percentage of a school's overall budget, it's easy to see why high school sports are one of the best bargains around. The real cost would come from not having them at all. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay, Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Missouri's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about. We all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust knows that every minute of your day counts, so it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird luck showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right, we're getting ready for second half action. Solid first half for the Lady Indians, but still down 26-20 to GAC opponent Orchard Farm Lady Eagles. Looks like starting for Lady Indians will be the original starters for the start of the game. That'd be Claire Henry, number 10, 25, Megan Hagemeyer, 20, Sydney Pickard, 24, Tess Weekly, 32, Maddie Kinsler. On the floor for the Lady Eagles, number 33, Johnston, number 20, Hopkins, number 14, Leak, number 4, Einfinger, number 10, Heitman. Those were their starters as well. Pickard has the ball, tries to force feed. Hagemeyer down the post, stolen by Einfinger. Gets the ball to Leak. Leak up to Johnston, and it's good. Orchard Farm putting pressure on the Indians. Weekly gets it across the timeline, takes it in the lane, has it stolen by Einfinger. Stolen back by Kinsler. Pickard has it, gets it back out to Tess. Tess feeds Kinsler. Hagemeyer out to Pickard. Working the ball around a little bit. Looking for an opening. We've been force feeding the post here. Henry drives in. Shot no good. Megan Hagemeyer gets the rebound. Tries to get it out to Tess. Ball is going to go backcourt. Goes out of bounds. Orchard Farm ball. Minute into the second half. It's 28-20. Lady Eagles on top. Leak the inbound for the Eagles. Gets it down to, gets it over to Hopkins. Hopkins setting up the offense. We're still in our classic 1-2-2 zone. Over to Heitman. Heitman gets it to Johnston. Up top to Hopkins. Tipped out by Pickard. Hopkins has it. Swings it. Leak down to Heitman. Heitman baseline runner. It's good. Heitman was the Lady Eagles' leading scorer in the first half with 9. She's now got the game high with 11, just passing Tess, who also had 9 in the first half. Tess drives down, drops off for Sydney. Over to Megan, back to Tess. Tess dribbles around up top. Orchard Farm looks to be in man. Sydney has it. Guarded closely by Leak. She's got a little trouble. Needs an outlet. There it is. Tess comes and gets the ball. The guard count is on. Kinsler has it. Screen set. Tess called for it. There's the pick and roll to Hagemeyer. She is hammered by Einfinger. She'll get go to the line and shoot 2. That's Einfinger's 4th foul. There's the rainbow bright shot of old. Hagemeyer makes it. We're shooting free throws a little bit better tonight. If we'd shot them like this the last night or Monday night at Bowling Green, we'd have won that game. Offline rebound by Clarebear. Puts it back up. Can't get it to finish. Leak comes away with it. At the Heitman, up to Hopkins. Going to be a reach-in foul called. Leak inbounds to Hopkins, and the Lady Eagles reset. There's a screen set by Leak. Double screen. Dill with it. Gets it in the pit. She travels. Turnover. Lady Indians ball, 21-35, 18 to go here in the third. Hagemeyer to Tess. Back to Hagemeyer. Oh. Megan draws the foul. Be on the floor underneath. Foul called on number 32, Hedges, her first. Oh, no, foul call was called on number 10, Heitman, her first. Lob into Hagemeyer. Shot goes up. She's fouled. She'll shoot 2. It's all right. You just keep making them foul you, Megan. Go to the line and shoot. That foul's on number 30, Dill, her second. 5:02 to go in the third. It's 30-21 Lady Eagles. Megan missed the first one. Now Megan got to make these, though. Missed them both. Rebound by Dill. Leak feeds Dill underneath. And off the glass and good. Pressure being applied. Tess has it. Picked up by Hopkins. Orchard Farmers dropping the man. Hagemeyer has it. Spin move. Right to the basket. Draws the foul. She'll go to the line and shoot 2 more. Just keep taking it right at him, Megan. That foul is called on number 14, Leak. That's her second. Off the glass, no good. Makes the second one. We're within 10 again. Leak dribbles around the pressure, gets it off for Heitman. Heitman tries to feed Dill on the cross lane pass, tipped out by Weekly. Orchard Farm keeps the ball. There's the inbound. Hopkins three, no good. Hedges scrambling, fighting with Henry. Oh, I think they're going to call Claire with the foul. That should be 3 on Claire. It is. Dang it. Mandy Horn checks in. It's 22-32. Lady Eagles in the lead halfway through the third. There's the inbound to Heitman. Baseline 3. Offline, no good. Rebound, Mandy Horn. Quickly down the court we go. Mandy Kinsley lays it in and good. Hopkins fires it in the Leak. Leak drives the lane. Little pop past the Hedges. Her shot's no good. Followed up by Dill. Dill with the putback. Maddie Kintzler bringing the ball down the court rapidly. Runs into some defense resistance. Gets it off the Tess. Tess backdoor pass to Hagemeyer. Puts up the shot. It's good! Megan Hagemeyer is taking it to him in the post this quarter. They get the ball to Heitman. Heitman pulls it back up to Hopkins. Hopkins circles around her, drives the lane, shot. Runner's no good. Rebound, Megan Hagemeyer. And the Indians are pushing it. We're down 8, 34-26. 3 minutes to go here in the third. Anna St. Pierre and Kaylee Martin to check in for the Lady Indians. Maddie Kintzler up and under move, no good. Orchard Farm tips it out of bounds. Ellsbury ball. Checking in for the Lady Eagles is also Frappier. Inbound to Tess. Hedges comes out on her, kicks it to Kintzler. Kintzler for 3 from the slot. Offline, no good. Rebound by Leak. Leak, a ball stripped from her. There's a scrum. It's a jump. Maddie got the first one to get her hands in there. I think she's the one that stripped it. There's a scrum on the floor. It'll stay with Orchard Farm. Eagles ball. 34-26. 2:56 to go in the third. There's the inbound to Heitman. Into the top of the lane. Gets the hot Hedges. 3 seconds called on Leak. Turnover, Ellsbury ball. Kintzler, the Weekly. Lady Eagles picking up full court again. Tip ball by Hopkins. Hagemeyer to check back in for Ellsbury after getting a quick break. Kintzler has it. Feeds Mandy Horn. Mandy drives in. Down the cross lane past the Tess. It's good. Mandy Horn with the good pass there. Tess finishes it off. We're within 6 again. Hopkins to Leak. There's a quick shot. It's offline. No good. Ball tipped around. Mandy Horn gathers it. Lady Indians are on the attack. There's the long baseball pass to Kintzler. She's driving in. Fouled from behind on Leak. She can't believe it, but she raked her from the backside. That's a foul. Third foul on Leak. Foul trouble might catch up with Orchard Farm here in a second. Or before the game's over, I mean. Kintzler to shoot 2. First one offline. 2:11 to go in the third. It's 34-28. Lady Eagles still on top. Hagemeyer comes in for St. Pierre. I didn't see, was it Johnston coming in for Leak? Kintzler hits the second one. Cuts it to 5. Hopkins gets it. That's close to a moving screen there by Johnston. Ball tipped. Heitman comes away with it, drives the lane. She's foul. I think that's going to be on Tess. Let's see. Yep. That should only be Tess's second. It is. But I'll send Heitman in the line to shoot two. Makes her first. Back to a 6-point ball game. Second one rims out. Ball's tipped away. Hedges can't save it. Out of bounds off the Eagles. Indian ball. No pressure from Orchard Farm this time down. So Tess will walk it across the timeline and get the Indians into the offense. Looks like a 2-3 zone for the Eagles. A little bit of a switch up here. They've gone a 1-3-1 and a man, mostly man though. Bell tries the backdoor pass to Kaylee Martin. It's tipped out. Oh, so the Indians last. Here comes 30 Dill checking in for number 23, Frappier. Indians sink back into their half-court 1-2-2 shell inside the arc. Heitman's bringing the ball up. She traveled. Set 2 pivot feet. Minute 25 to go in the quarter. 35-29. Lady Eagles still lead. Ellsbury nipping at their heels all quarter long, though. They get the ball to Tess off the inbound. Drops off for Martin. Martin looking to feed the post. Not there. Brings it up top. There's the feed to the post. Mandy Horn turnaround hook. No good. Going to be a reach-in foul on Hedges after she gathered in the rebound. Foul is on Horn, her first. Mandy Horn, that is. Minute 9 to go in the quarter. 35-29. Hadn't been a score here in a while. Hopkins brings the ball up. Over to the Johnston. Johnston double team. Tess gets her hand on it. Off Ellsbury, Orchard Farm ball. Under a minute to go in the quarter now. Hopkins has it up top. Fires to Johnston, baseline 3. Way offline, rebound by Tess. Gets it up to Maddie. To Megan. Oh, Megan, take it to the rack. Tess is going to drive. Stops at the free throw line. Pops a shot. It's tipped. No good. Martin gets it out to Kitzler for 3. Offline, no good. .25 seconds. Heitman has it. Drives in. Runner. Sinks it. She's hit a couple of them runners tonight. Floating runners tonight. That gives Heitman 14 in the game. Tess bringing it up. We got 13 seconds. 12. Got to get a last bucket here. It's now an 8-point ball game. Kitzler to Tess. Lines up a 3. Sinks it. We're within 5. It's 37-32. Hopkins throws up a shot. That should be waved off. It is. And at the end of 3, it is 37-32. We'll be back with the exciting last quarter of action right after this.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
All right, back with fourth for the fourth and final quarter of action. Westville tied and going to overtime. Be Lady Indians ball to start off. Leading score for Lady Indians right now is Tess Weekly with 14, followed up closely by Megan Hegemeyer with 9. Leading score for the Orchard Farm Lady Eagles right now is Heitman with 12. Well, one good trend we got. First quarter, Orchard Farm scored 14. Second quarter, 12. There's a 3 by Tess. Drills it within 2. In the last quarter, they scored 11. They're scoring less and less each quarter. If our defense can keep tightening the noose on them. Knocked out by Tess. Orchard Farm will keep the ball. 7:32 to go. We're still down 2. Having trouble getting it inbound. Lobs out to Hopkins on the outlet. Heitman has it, drives in, skips it over to Hopkins. She drives in, forces up a shot, draws the foul. That foul was called on number 25, Megan Hegemeyer, her second. That's going to send Hopkins to the line to shoot 2. Missed the first one. With both teams having 5 team fouls, free throws likely will become critical as the game winds down to the conclusion. It might be the free throw contest by the time we end it. Hopkins hits the second. That's her 7th point on the night. Extends the Orchard Farm lead to a full 3. Mandy Horn wide open underneath. Lays it in on the Snowbird. Nice job sneaking down there, Mandy. We're back within 1. 7 minutes to go now. Coach Dow's Lady Indians are playing tougher and tougher each week. Now we've shifted to a 2-3, up 1-2-2. That's just a 2-3 to meet Matt's defense. Hopkins has it. There's the trap. Swinging the ball around. Leak takes a shot. No good. Rebound. Tip. Somebody grab it. Heitman has it. Throws it up. She's going to get a reaching foul call on Martin. Is it going to be on the floor? Oh, he's saying it's on the shot. That's going to send Heitman to the line to shoot 2. That's Kaylee's second. Heitman makes the first one. Heitman sinks them both. Like I said, free throws will be critical to this game. We got a full timeout taken by Orchard Farm. We'll be back right after this. This is the Indian Sports Network.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
All right, we're back. Score is 37-40. Lady Eagles have been on top all game long, but we've been hanging tough with them all game long. Fouls are 6 for us, 5 for them. Each team has 3 timeouts left. And our ball, informing him that the timeout was after a make. Tess can run the baseline. Baseball pass for Kinsler. She outruns the player, throws it up the lane. Gallered in by Hopkins. Leak to Heitman. Missed the shot. Puts it back up. Blocked by Megan. Maybe Mandy. One of our big girls got a hand on it. Claire Henry checking in. She's got to be careful. She's got 3 on her. Mandy Horn comes out. Mandy gives us good minutes out there. Oh, Orchard Farm having trouble getting the ball in. Stolen by Tess. Tess Weekly bringing the ball down the court. Kick is called. Ellsbury keeps possession. Tess the inbound. Lobs out to Maddie. Drives in. Circles around the outside. Drops it for Tess for three. Oh, she shot that in rhythm. Thought it was going in. Ball tipped out off Orchard Farm. Hagemeyer gets the ball into Tess. Tess close to guard it. Feeds it back to Megan. Megan drives through the lane. Travel going to be called by Megan. She's going to make that pass right away. She wanted to make sure it was there. Turnover. Eagles ball. 6:08 to go. We're applying pressure here. Leak bringing the ball up. Reach and foul going to be called. That's going to send Leak to the Hopkins to the line. Was it Hopkins or Leak who had it? Foul's going to be on Megan, her third. Foul's starting to become a trouble for us as well. And it looks like Hopkins is going. No, it's Leak at the line. Leak is at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Leak's got 4 points in the game, all coming back in the second. She's also got 4 rebounds and an assist. Makes the first one. That gives her 5 on the night. Second one is missed. Rebound by Megan. Megan's had a heck of a night again. As Megan goes, Ellsbury goes usually, because her good night opens up Tess as well. Tess lobs it into Megan, overthrows her. Hopkins steals it, gets it up to Johnston. Up and under move by Johnston, no good. And Clara over the back foul. We're not quite to the bonus yet. There's the inbound. Next one and more in the bonus. Oh, he didn't even call a foul. That was just out of bounds. Dang it. Hagemeyer has it. Ooh, watch that, Megan. That's a travel. Weekly has it. Feeds Hagemeyer on the post. Spin move, shot. Oh, the hook can't fall, but Megan will go to the line and shoot 2. 5-8. 5:18 to go. That's 4 fouls on Leak. Megan missed the first one. 1, 2, 3 for 4. 5 for 10. Megan missed the second one. She's now 5 for 12 for the night. Rebound by Johnston. Pass from Heitman to Hopkins is no good. 5:13 to go. We're still down 4. We're bringing the ball down the court. Orchard Farm can't really pressure with the foul trouble they're in. Hagemeyer has it, gets to the Kinsler. Just keep feeding Megan. Get their bigs out. Weekly takes it up and under, no good. Megan gets the rebound, pushes away into the basket. Foul not called. Oh, Tess is going to get called for over the back. That's 4 on Tess. That's 3 on Tess. That's 3 on Tess. Under 5 to go. We're still down 4. Number 23, Frappier, checks in for Orchard Farm. That foul will put Hopkins on the line shooting a 1-and-1. Makes the first. Free throws will be critical. Lady Eagles right now are 5 for 7 from the line this quarter. Missed that one, make it 5 for 8, but Hedges gets the rebound. Can't convert. Rebound by Hagemeyer. Stolen by Hopkins, that's Leak. Gets it up to Johnston, out to Hopkins. Jumper, no good. Rebound, Hagemeyer again. Indians get the ball across half court. Hagemeyer drops it off for Kinsler. There's the shot, no good. Rebound, Heitman. Eagles are starting to push. Stolen by Tess. Ball tipped out. Tess gathers it in. Kinsler, I think her foot was on the line. Shot no good. Ball's loose. Gathered up by Johnston. Bounce pass stolen by Kinsler. Lays it in. No good. Rebound Heitman. Up and down action. Orchard Farms coach wants a timeout. He just wants a 30 to get things under control. We'll take it with him. This is the Indian Sports Network.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
And we're back. It's 3:56 to go. We're down 5. We've been hanging tough all game long, trying to close the gap on it. We can get within a bucket, but we can't ever get that tie-in basket. There's the inbound to Hopkins. Gets it in the league. Bounce past to Heitman. She loses control of it. Gathers it back in. Ball tipped. Stolen by Weekly. She's going to drive in. Blocking foul called on Heitman. Tess will go to the line to convert the conventional three-point play. She's got 19 on the game. That's only Heitman's second. Gets it to roll home. That gives Tess 20 on the night. Leak quickly brings the ball down the court. We're within 2. Johnston tries to dribble baseline. Doesn't have it. Stolen by Kinsler. Weekly forces up for Pickard. Pickard's shot. Partially blocked by Leak. Out of bounds off the Eagles. Hedges brings the ball in. There's the inbound to Pickard. Over the Kinsler. 3 for Tess. Offline, no good. Foul called on Claire, her 4th. Both teams are in the bonus now. I think that's Leak at the line to shoot. Her hair is too long, I can't see her number. Makes the first one. 3:12 to go. Gets them both to roll in. 44 to 40. Over to Kinsler. Back to Pickard. Weekly's got it near side. Beats Hagemar back to Weekly. Up top to Kinsler. Lines up a long 2. Nails it. Yep, her feet were on the line. We'll back within 2. Leak driving in. Dishes to Heitman on the baseline. She dribbles back up top. Sets up the offense. We're under 3 to go. It's a 2-point ball game. 44-42. Lady Eagles in the lead. Hopkins tries to skip. Tipped out by Weekly. Orchard Farm ball. 2:32 to go. 44-42. Here comes Johnston. There's the inbound to Hopkins. Gets it out to Johnston. She drives in, lays it up. It's good. Nice take there for Johnston. Pickard has it. Gets it to Kinsler. Weekly lobs it in for Horn. She takes it straight at the basket. No good. Over the back called on Hagemeyer. That's her fourth. That's going to send Orchard Farm shooting 2 now. That sends Leak to the line to shoot 2. She's 3 for 4 from the line this quarter. Makes that one. Makes them both. Kind of figured free throws would be critical. It's now a 6-point ball game, 2 minutes to go. Tess driving in. Drops it for Kinsler. Maddie looking, out to Pickard. Gets it to Maddie. Over to Megan. Megan skips it up to Sydney. Over to Tess. There's the screen set by Megan. Pick and roll there. Drops it off for Kinsler. That one's a 3! Maddie Kinsler lights a 3. We're back within a possession. It's 45-48. Loose ball. There's a jump. I think it's Ellsbury's on the chain of possession. Oh, no. Orchard Farm. Gosh darn it. Orchard Farm keeps it. Orchard Farm coach calls a timeout. It's a full. We'll take it with them. This is the Indian Sports Network. We'll be back right after this.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
All right. Well, there's 4 timeouts left between the two teams. We got 1:19 to go. It's 45-48. Orchard Farm is in the double bonus. We're still in the regular. Kinsler has 4 fouls. Einfinger and Leak have 4 fouls for Orchard Farm. No, not Kinsler. Hagemeyer and Henry have 4 fouls for us, not Kinsler. Kinsler, according to my numbers, Maddie hadn't fouled yet. All right, Orchard Farm ball. They're up 3. There's the inbound to Hopkins on the outlet. She's just going to dribble out there. We might have to extend on her. We're going to have to extend. Keep backing her up, Manny. Maybe she'll go backcourt. Drop off for Johnston. Dribbles off her foot. It's loose. Mandy Horton jumps on it. Oh, when she yanked it away from Leak, she traveled. Good hustle, Mandy. Gosh darn it. Indians pressuring, picking up. Oh, there's Johnson. Splits the defense. Fouled by Megan. She's done. That'll hurt. Claire checking in. Megan's done. Good game by Megan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ends the game with 9 points, 8 rebounds, and a block. Johnston missed the first one. Makes the second one. Leak gets it. Weekly gets it across half court. Timeout called. We'll be back right after this. It's a full. This is the Indian Sports Network.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world. But here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And we're back. Inbound. Weekly has it. Drives in. Oh, can't get it to fall. Rebound by Leak. Jump forced. Ball goes into Tess. Claire puts it up. Blocked by Dill. Travel called. Hopkins has it. We got a foul. Maddie, you got a foul. Mandy, you got a fouler. Fouler. Tess, not you. Tess, not you. That's 4 on Tess. That's going to send Heitman to the line to shoot 2. Gets the first one to drop in. It's now a 5-point game, 28.3 to go. Heitman makes them both. Help if I move the camera. Here's the inbound, the Tess. Picks it up. We need buckets quick. We're down 3. Maddie skips it to Mandy. We need a shot, girls. We need a bucket. Oh, come on. 15. Come on, Tess. We got to jack one up. Deep. Short. 9 seconds to go. Looks like Orchard Farm is going to hang on to this one. Another good effort by the girls, but just coming up short. Time and again. Hopkins gets the inbound. No foul this time. Gets across the timeline. Tess dives at the ball. 3 seconds. Tess is going to be fouled out. Yep. That's Tess's 5th foul. She leads the game with 20 points. And 1 steal, 1 rebound. 3 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 assist. 2 assists, 4 rebounds. Well, Tess has her normal fill up the stat line. 20 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals, 3 assists. Oh, yeah. Hopkins makes them both. It came down the free throws at the end, and Orchard Farm made dang near all of them. Martin, half-court heave, no good, and that's the way she ends. 45-53. This is the Indian Sports Network. We'll be back with the People's Bank and Trust postgame show right after this.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Ever wondered where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker at our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about. We all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Well, it looks like Coach Coke Dow's gone into the locker room and talked to her team after the game, so I don't know if we'll get a post-game interview or not. Some stats for us. Kaylee Martin had 2 rebounds. These are unofficial, so I more than likely missed something. Claire Henry had 4 points, 3 rebounds. Sydney Pickard had a bucket for us, so that's 2 points. Tess Weekly had 20 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. Megan Hegemeyer had 9 points, 8 rebounds on a block before she fouled out. Mandy Horn came in and gave us some good minutes off the bench. Had a couple points, couple rebounds, and an assist. Maddie Kinsler filled up a stat sheet, 10 points, 5 steals, a rebound, a block, and a couple of assists. Final score again, 45-53. Just some quick stats here for Orchard Farm. Einfinger had 2 points. Heitman had 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leak added 9. Hopkins had 10. Dill had 4 points. Hedges 2 and 8 for Johnston. Our next broadcast will be Friday night. Both varsity teams go up to Mark Twain for a conference matchup up there. We should be with you shortly before 5:30. And then next week we have 2 games against Montgomery on Monday and Tuesday, and we finish up the regular season Thursday against Silex. I have nothing else to add here. Get ready to sign off. This is the Indian Sports Network. That was the People's Bank and Trust postgame show. This is Bob Gray. Good night.